Hello, I am back today with 4 plates from Winstonia. I'm going to be talking about the Love of Henna plate, the Wisdom of Henna plate, the Color Me Vine plate, and the Beach Please plate, which, by the way, cracks me up every time I see it. The full nail images on these plates are 1 inch by just over 1 1/4 inch long. The full plates themselves are 2 3/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, you can see there. Okay, let's take a look at the images. This is the Love of Henna plate, and this one has some traditional Mendi type images, the henna images. You get those beautiful looks with all of that detail in there that looks like a beautiful henna design. So we've got a couple of paisleys here. This one has paisley with little flowers around it, paisley with bigger, so you can really get in on this one and do some reverse stamping or some lead lighting, whereas if you just want one that you can stamp and just get like a single color design, you might want to go with that one. Of course, you can use all of these for anything. This is a little different in that it's got a flower coming up the center with the design around it, and again you can play around with that. And then this has a more mandala-like feel with the beautiful flower in the center, and then other designs going around it, although not exactly like a mandala because these aren't exactly regular. And I like that it's almost like this little bunch of these different flowers coming up out of the main flower. I love the size of these images, how big they are, because you can pick and choose and get, I could do an entire mani with this image, but picking from different areas of the image. So one of the cool things about that for me is, maybe I want to get just this leaf on one, or I want to get, a flower on another nail. If you want to get more of the actual paisley part or the bigger edge of the flower here, try the shrinking technique with one of your marshmallow stampers and you'll be able to get more of that onto one nail. But I love the fact that I can get a different look on each of my nails from the same image, so it's all part of the same design, because these are so big and so versatile. Alright, Wisdom of Henna also has 2 of the traditional kind of Mendi designs. This one with a big carnation sort of flower in the middle, and this one has a little bit more of the paisley and leaf design going on, and I think this might be my favorite. I love that so much. And then these are more sort of henna inspired, and I like the linearity of this design, so how it gets the flowers, but it's more of a bold linear look. So this would be great to put for tone on tone stamping, or like if you have a beautiful glitter polish and you want to pull out one of the colors of glitter and you want to stamp that over it, that would be gorgeous. This has a more scrolly, filigree kind of feel to it, but with the similar style, influenced by that henna Mendi style, and with those beautiful little flowers all sprinkled through there. Okay, the next one actually that I want to show you is Color Me Vine, and this is, I love the, you can't get the big elements of the design on a single nail, but this is just so cool to me that it's like rays coming off of a sun. I think that's gorgeous. And then you've got each of these different little waves coming off the sun has a different sort of design. So the vine, you've got this one that's flowers, and the flowers change a little bit as they go to the end. This one, I love this dotted leaf sort of pattern. This has a more tribal feel. Now what you can do with this, of course, is you could pick up, from any area, especially if you have shorter nails, you're going to be able to cover your nail in just about every different pattern on here. If you have longer nails, like with this, like I'm not going to be able to get all of that on one nail, but I can still in areas like this, or definitely these. But one of the things I like about this is that you can get 2 patterns at once, and that dividing line, and have that across your nail this way, or have it across your nail that way, so you can get a patchwork look. And look, you could even do like one nail here and get that design on half and that design on half, and then this nail here and get this design on half, that design on half, then this nail here, you see what I'm saying, so you can get it going over across your nails. So play around with these boundaries and experiment with them and see what you can do, because you could maybe do a really vibrant kind of pattern here, but then just leave this one color and have that going across your nails, and that could be really cool in a different sort of pattern. Okay, here we go. The last one is Beach Please. Every time I see it, I laugh. I know, I'm like, I guess I'm 12 years old. I don't know. I just love it. I think it's adorable. So this one has all of your different beach going needs or your pool going needs. It gives you texture, full nail images, and isolated images, which I like. I think that gives a lot of versatility for, you know, wherever you're going. So let's say I'm going to be going to a pool party and spending the day by the pool with my friends. I think this here, this could be seaweed, right? But it could also be like, if you stamp this in white over blue, it could look like the reflections on a pool. And then you could stamp this hot chick here just on your nail. She's just chilling out, floating along on the pool. You've got some seashells. That's big enough definitely to do a full nail image, even on my longer nail. You've got the sun and the clouds, summer's paradise. So maybe you just want the summer's paradise alone without the other, or maybe you just want to have like this on, you know, coming off your half moon of your nail to be the sun over the rest of the scene that you're going to build. So play around with that. This to me looks like the waves of the water on a beach, or it could even be water out, depending on like these could be little bubbles in the water, and then you get more straight lines there. Hibiscus, of course, if you're going anywhere tropical or even just to a tropical themed party, that's, you know, you got to have your hibiscus, absolutely. And then here's your lifesaver, your beach toy, little bananas and watermelons for that tropical fruit feel. Okay, and this is my favorite. Like, this is my favorite on the plate. This is my favorite out of all 4 plates. This is one of my favorite images ever. It flashes me back to part of my childhood, and every time I look at it, it makes me think, mais les ananas ne parlent pas. And you get 5 extra awesome points if you get that reference. It's a show from my childhood, let's just put it that way. But I love how cool that pineapple is with his glasses. He's adorable. And then you've got a couple different kinds of flip-flops and some little feets for going on, you know, walking along the beach. Some sunglasses and a beach umbrella, and of course your tropical drink, because if you're lying by the pool, if you're lying by the beach, you got to have your tropical drink, you know, whether it's virgin or not, whichever way you go on that issue, you know, alcohol, no alcohol, you still got to have that tropical drink. And then I love these little flowers and these beautiful fronds, and you can definitely pull, you know, enough of those fronds out to cover your nail all by themselves if you don't want the flowers in there, and just have like a green on green mani or something like that. So there's all kinds of potential here for tropical vacations and beach vacations and all kinds of cool stuff. All right, so everything on this plate is a little bit, you know, is different size. So just to give you a feel for the general size of the images on that plate, and then the same thing with this, just to give you a feel for how wide those sections are. All right, let's test them out. My stamping test, I'm going to be using Conad Black, and I'm going to be using my clear stamper. Perfect pickup and perfect transfer. Okay, let's do Wisdom of Henna. Perfect pickup and beautiful transfer. All right, let's try Color Me Vine. And I left the other one on there from before, so we'll try that again. Perfect transfer again. And so you can see, accidentally almost made kind of a cool French tip. So you can use those boundaries between the patterns to make French tips, which is not something I thought of until now, but how cool is that kind of an accident? And let's try Beach Please. And once again, beautiful transfer, great perfect image, clean, crisp stamping, gorgeous. So these plates are great quality. They've got fun images. They stamp like a breeze. You get great images from them, good quality. And so I definitely recommend them. All right, I will have links and information down below, and thanks for watching.